Hi, my name is Adam Flynn with our IT marketing team, and in today's training video, we are going to take a look at our hail loss performance program found within the EASYquote system. To begin, I'm first going to select our hail button here located in the middle of the screen. As you can see, once I select the hail button, our hail line attribute screen opens up for me, where I can begin to build our first base coverage. For this, I'm going to select our basic, and I'll just do $250 for our coverage per acre. I'm going to leave our endorsements off for now and just select save. What our hail loss performance allows us to do is compare scenarios where either you're looking at two different hail quotes, one for basic and one for another, or you can compare two basic quotes, one with no endorsements and the other with endorsements elected. Before we do that, let's first take a look at our performance view settings located on the right. First, you can select by either viewing in dollars or viewing in percentage. For this, I'm going to keep as view in percent. Next, you can also include a chart, which allows more of a visual-based comparison. By selecting the checkbox, you can see a bar graph will appear above our first quote we've built. You also have the ability to select between a bar graph or a line graph. For this training video, I'm actually going to leave the chart off. Now let's go ahead and set up our second quote. For our first comparison, we're going to compare a basic quote against another type of policy form. To begin, there's several different ways you can do that. You can either A, select this green plus sign, which allows you to build your new hail line attributes, or you can select the small symbol here just to the left of our quote line, where it allows you to either apply to the quote, duplicate scenario, or delete. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and select duplicate scenario, but now I'm going to select my policy form for companion 2. I'll also raise the coverage per acre to 300. Once I select save, you'll see our second hail quote line has appeared just to the right of our basic quote. As you move down, you'll see we have our percentages where the hail kicks in at different loss percentages, as well as some of our rate information below. As you can see, here's our coverage per acre, and also our net premium per acre, where you can see our basic is $1, whereas the companion 2 is $1.38. What's nice about the hail loss performance is you're not limited to only two scenarios. We could continue to duplicate our quotes and select different quote lines to compare against. You can see there I've just now added a DXS5, where again we see our different loss percentages when they kick in, as well as our rating information. Now let's compare what a couple of basic quotes look like with different endorsements elected. First, I need to delete the companion 2 and DXS5 quote lines. So I'm going to use that same symbol just to the left of the lines to delete those. Now you can see we just have our basic. I'm again going to select our duplicate scenario, but this time I'm going to leave our basic. I'm going to drop our coverage per acre to 150, but this time I'm going to add a wind endorsement located under our endorsement window here. I'm going to select save, and you can see we now have a second basic quote where the hail loss performances still kick in, but now we're seeing under the rating information our difference in price, whereas the basic quote that we first set up is still at $1, whereas the basic quote with wind is now at $1.65. Again, you can still utilize our chart options to see those differences, as you can see there. Again, we can continue to add different scenarios where we can either raise the price or continue to add other endorsements. Again, if I scroll down, you'll see our price per acre is beginning to increase as we add additional endorsements to our basic quote line. I'm going to take that chart off one more time just so you're able to see that a little bit easier. One last feature to take a look at is, instead of selecting our green plus sign, we also have the ability to change our view from either coverage per acre or premium per acre. So I have my coverage per acre currently selected. So what I'm going to do is first delete the second quotes we had just created, and I'm going to add one more quote line. I'm going to change the price, and I'll add wind one more time. As you can see, we are now viewing this information based on our coverage per acre versus what we were originally looking at, which was our premium per acre. And that is how our hail loss performance works within our EASYquote system. If you have any additional questions, please contact either your local marketing rep or your underwriter. Thanks so much and have a great rest of the day.